Hey everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Kevin, aka Coach Vito. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring that notification bell for more fitness tips and workout guides. So today we're going to dive into the top 10 mistakes beginners make at the gym and how to avoid them. So if you're ready, let's get started. Just as a heads up, I am a certified personal trainer, so those are my credentials. First up is skipping the warm-up. A proper warm up is essential for having a great workout. When you do stuff like dynamic stretching or doing some light cardio and warming up your muscles, this is going to prevent the risk of injury. Before each workout, try to spend at least 5 to 10 minutes just doing some stretching, maybe some light cardio, stuff that's going to warm up your muscles. Mistake number 2 is having bad form. It's really important that you learn the proper technique and the proper form of the exercises that you're doing, because first of all, you want to prevent injuries, and second of all, you want to increase the maximum effectiveness of the exercise that you're doing. Basically, you want to get the most out of what you're doing. So to combat this, if you're introverted like myself, don't hesitate to look stuff online. Look it up on YouTube, the proper technique on how to do a deadlift, how to do a barbell squat. And if you're more extroverted and you're at the gym and you're doing this right now, don't hesitate to ask somebody like a trainer. I remember when I was younger and I'd go to a gym, even at my school, I went to a school that had a gym. Like the curriculum, the way I got my certification, we had a gym in the classroom. So there was a bunch of kids that were way stronger than me. Even though they were smaller than me, I'm not the strongest person. I remember I try to keep up with them and try to lift as heavy as I can. And that was just a mistake on my end. So that leads us to mistake number 3 is lifting too heavy, aka ego lifting. Now look, I'm all for wanting to become a better version of yourself, wanting to push yourself to the limit. But when you're sacrificing bad form, that's going to lead to injury. I remember there was numerous times where I'd be doing a squat maybe a little bit too heavy and my back would be hurting for days. Or I'd be doing a bench press and my shoulder would be killing me. So if you're a newbie and you're starting out, please do not ego lift. Start with some weight that you can manage. And then as time progresses, as you get stronger, that's when you start adding weight, start lifting a little bit heavier. Mistake number 4 is neglecting compound movements. If you've seen a prior video, I believe the video right before this one, we talked a little bit more in depth about compound movements and why it's important. I believe everybody should be working their compound movements. So things like squats, like deadlifts, like bench presses, that are going to work multiple muscle groups at once. I know we want to get bigger arms. I know that we want to get bigger shoulders, but we also got to work the entire body so that frame that's holding the muscle is able to hold itself. Also, these workouts are going to give you the most bang for your buck. So make sure you include them in your routine. So imagine we're on a road trip and we're driving to Texas. We're in New York right now. Imagine I'm not using a GPS or a map or anything, any sort of resources. How the hell are we going to get to Texas from New York? I barely know how to make it across the city. So that leads us to mistake number 5, not following a plan, not using a plan. Going to the gym without a plan can lead to unstructured workouts and slow progress. Follow a structured program that aligns with your goals, whether it's to build muscle, losing weight, or improving endurance. Mistake number 6 is overtraining. Overtraining is a common mistake for beginners. It comes from the saying more is better, but in this context, more isn't always better. When I first started at the gym, I started at the YMCA and I was training for 4 hours straight. But that was back when I didn't have any structure to my workouts and it was just a guessing game. But back to the point, when you overtrain, you're not giving your body the proper amount of recovery it needs to grow. If you're doing movements like the bench press and the squat and you find yourself getting sore, it's really important that you start giving your body the proper amount of rest and recovery time. Aim to give yourself at least 1 day rest where you don't do anything, no workouts. Just listen to your body and see how your body responds. You could even go on a hike, go to the beach, do something that you like to do, just to get your body and mind away from working out. Mistake number 7 is ignoring nutrition. Eating fast food. This is a big mistake. Your diet is going to play a huge role in your fitness journey. Think of yourself as a supercar, as a Lamborghini. Even if you don't feel that way yet, you will be. I don't know about you, but I want to put premium gas in my tank. I don't want to put no cheap fast food in my belly. Try to focus on eating a balanced diet that's rich in proteins, healthy fats, and complex carbs. Things that are going to support your recovery and that are going to fuel you for your workouts. For example, my sister made broccoli. Yesterday we had a barbecue, so we have some leftover steak, some bean soup, and some rice. And after work, I'm extremely hungry. Go to McDonald's, get some chicken nuggets and a McFlurry. But it's up to us to make that conscious decision that, hey, let me go home and let me eat the good food that my mom made me, that my sister made me. And if you don't have that blessing of living at home and having people that cook you food, I'm sorry, but you got to figure it out. Mistake number 8 is not staying consistent. Consistency is key. You're not going to get the results that you want from going to the gym 1 week and stopping the other, going 1 week and stopping another. So it's up to you to make a realistic schedule. It's just 1 hour out of a 24-hour day. Sometimes your workout doesn't even have to be that long. It could be 20 minutes if you're doing the kettlebell workout. It could be 45 minutes. It's consistent effort over time that leads to progress. Now, mistake number 9 is comparing yourself to others. And it's so easy with this social media age. You go on Instagram, you go on TikTok, and you see these fitness influencers that are ripped to the gills. They got a V-pack with veins. They got thighs with veins. It's really easy to fall into that trap. But it's really important that you remember that everyone's on their own fitness journey. Focus on your progress and your achievements, no matter how small it could be. And finally, mistake number 10 is lack of patience. Have you ever heard the expression, it's a marathon, not a sprint? That's your fitness journey. Results in the gym is going to take time and effort. So stay patient, stay dedicated, and enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. And there you have it, top 10 mistakes beginners make at the gym and how to avoid it. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with some friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more fitness tips and workouts. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Ciao!